Stoops. Unless it's you. Think about it. Unless it's you. You the one that's dead. Okay. But you don't want that call. What I'm going to do at 3?
Nothing but pray in the morning.
Oh, God. Thank you, Sister Barton. I'm going to pray, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to sleep. I can then pray at 8, and I can even come visit you.
Right.
At 8. But at 3, it ain't even going to be a wholehearted prayer. I'm going to just be honest with you.
Right.
I'm still asleep.
God with you.
3.
God gonna give you strength. We love you. God bless you. I'll call you in a few hours. That's all I got. I wouldn't call you, Bro Kanye. If something happened, I ain't gonna call Bro. Let me call Bro Kanye at 2:15. For what?
Because you know he'll be up.
Okay. Well, we'll go with that, Bro Kanye, but just don't think that about your pastor. Don't call me. We were riding in the car tonight. Evangelist Graham, somebody called me. I just said I wasn't gonna talk to him, so I hit the button. First they said, "Did you just hang up on somebody?" Yeah, I did. Why? Because I know I'm not prepared right now to deal with what you want to deal with before I got to come teach these people.
This is true. Amen. Wisdom.
That's really good.
I'll catch you.
Yeah.
There's this great innovation they got called voicemail.
Yeah.
Try it.
It works.
It works. And I'm going to go a step further. I actually listen to my voicemail. I'll check it. So when you leave the message, guess what? I'm going to call you back if I feel like I need to. I'm trying to help Black. And that's still love.
Yes, it is.
How's it love, Pastor? Because I can't change the situation no way. All that I can do is pray. Well, I'm praying for you anyway. I started praying when I saw your number come across the phone. Because I already know it's some drama.
That's how
I told you I'm still on my controversial kick right now.
Yeah.
So I already know.
Yeah.
You got issues.
Yeah.
Somebody don't like somebody today. All right, I got it. I'm prepared. I see the number. All right, well, right now, I don't feel like it. So I'm going to call you after we get out of church. But if it's time and the Lord tell me answer the phone, I'm going to answer the phone. And I'm going to be just as pleasant and just as peaceful in how I'm dealing with you. Because I love you. But love, Mr. Black says, it works both ways. I got to have love from the person that I'm calling, but then the person that's doing the calling got to have some love too. And love is tied into common sense. I'm trying to help somebody tonight. I want us to catch this for the rest of our lives.
Courtesy.
Thank you, Bro Barton. So love. Work. Let me go a step further. Since Bro Barton said something, he just triggered something in my mind. Now, when a person, now, I understand we're all growing. All of us are growing. All right. But when a person really has a spiritual day, all right, they'll know when to call and when not to call. Give you a case in point. Bro Barton night. This was the other night. This was election night. Bro Barton night, man of God, walking in the wisdom of God. Lord is helping him. Man of God sent me a text about 1:45 that morning. Emergency. Fully understood. I was able to respond intelligently through the Spirit. Why? Because God had me up. Because he knew Bro Barton night was going to need me.
It's amazing.
So, when a person is spiritual, they'll say, well, even though I heard Pastor talking and it's 1 a.m, I still feel the urge to reach him. And you know what? Because you were actually walking in the Spirit, Pastor going to actually respond or pick up the phone. Why? Because God had already prepared me for what was coming. But when you just dealing in emotions and you saying, well, since I can't sleep and my husband mad at me, let me get Pastor a text at 2 a.m.
No, sir.
I'm going to throw you and the phone away.
No, sir.
I'm going to just say, well, listen, we're going to have to excommunicate this sister from the church for a season because she ain't got enough sense not to text me because her husband don't like her at 2 o'clock. Everybody ought to be asleep.
Everybody.
Pastor, we've been having issues since 4 this afternoon. Well, you should have called me at 4 this afternoon. Don't call me at 2 a.m.
Right.
Anyway, okay, I can't say that. All right, amen. All right, I'm trying to stay on point here. Anybody had a question? Somebody had a, I ain't see a hand. Okay, all right, I'm off the controversy. Here we go. Back to Romans 13.
Love.
I do.
Yeah.
And it's about love, Mr. Black.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to teach us tonight. It's love. Love is considerate.
That's good, sir.
Love is considerate. And it's kind.
Loving and kind.
It's loving and kind. It's kind. It's connected to love. All right. Verse 11. Let me finish this thing. All right. 11 says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now, Brother Nick, is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness. I'm going to give you some understanding. Not in strife and envying. 14. But put ye on the Lord Jesus Christ, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. All right, now, the underlining theme of those verses is still centered around love. And he says that since we're in a time that it's later in the hour, we're sooner to Christ's return than what we were, he says it's now imperative more so than ever before to make sure that we're executing and exemplifying love. Love says I'm going to walk honestly. Love says I'm not going to be rioting and drunk. Love says I'm not going to be chambering, licentious. Licentious means to live loosely. I'm not going to live loosely or be in wantonness, which means lewdness. I'm just exposing myself all the time. That's lewd. So he says to students, I've got a responsibility that love tells me to walk by telling the truth. It tells me to not be out in the streets rioting and drunk. Let me go a step further, brother pastor. So all of these folk that's out here protesting, breaking windows, having rallies because Donald Trump is the president, they're not saved.
That's right. Thank you. Say it again. I'm telling you.
They're not saved. Because the reality is, the true Christian that walks in love is not supposed to be rioting. Rioting or drunk. Go there, Pastor. I will. The problem is, Minister Black,
Yes, sir.
a lot of times we saints want to still get a little sip. Oh, God, help me here.
Yeah.
Oh, God, help me. Yeah, that was heavy when I said it, too. Must be real. Okay. We still want to get a sip and try to throw what the Bible says, as long as I ain't drunk. A little wine for the stomach's sake is good. It helps my digestion. Yeah, it makes my food go down better. I bet it does, because you're drunk. Everything gonna taste better. Because you're drunk. Well, Pastor, I'm just, I've been drinking wine since I was 12. Well, you're new now, so you ought not be drinking wine no more. Teach tonight, Hinton. I will. Well, Pastor, I've been drinking beer with my dad when we watched the football game since I was 13. Well, you tell your daddy you're saved now. You're not drinking beer no more.
Yes, sir.
Well, Pastor, I just get a little hit when I make crabs. We got to put a little bit in the crabs to give it that flavor. Yeah, well, why be the one sucking down all the shells in the crabs? Getting tipsy off the crab. You don't even like crabs. Oh, well, I heard they put a little beer in them this time. Let me get this on you from the church folks. Slurping and sucking the crabs up. Pastor, you got to put a little bit in there for, the taste. Yeah, I understand. But why you got to turn the pot up after it's finished cooking? Wow. You done got a straw and you put it in the pot. I'm just making sure the seasoning was right. You're getting drunk. But Pastor, it's cooked down. The heat kills all the time. You're getting drunk. All right. So, he said, I ought not be getting drunk. Ought not be rioting. Ought not be chambering. Licentious. A licentious person, Sister Thompson, is a person that has no care for others or their surroundings. The licentious person says, I'm going to do me just because I am me. The licentious person says, I'm turning up when everybody's turned down. The licentious person says, if I want to smoke, I'm going to smoke in the church. Because I have no care. Licentious. You're just out there. He said you can't be a person of love, Sister Griff, if you're still getting drunk, if you're still rioting, and you're still out there. Let me go pick something up here. So when I'm deciding I'm going to just give my body away because I feel like it this week, because it just, I just had the urge today. That is a person who is not exemplifying the love of God. Pastor, what you trying to teach me? A sinner can't love the right way. Why, Pastor? Because there's still a measure of riot in him. There's a measure of drunkenness in him. There's a measure of lasciviousness and licentiousness in him. And then there's a measure of lewdness. Now, let me deal about the lewdness, Mr. Black. Now, there was a time, I marched in the band in college. For those that didn't know, I marched in the band in college. And we had an opportunity some years ago to march in a parade at Mardi Gras. So we were at the Mardi Gras parade, brought night, and anything goes in Mardi Gras. All right, there's a couple of places. Well, I'll save that till y'all get a little more seasoned, and I'll share a couple of places that the saints don't need to go. All right, because y'all ain't ready yet to hear your pastor's heart for real, because you may leave the church. All right, so Mardi Gras, Minister Black, was a place that anything goes. We're marching in the parade, we're doing things we need to do, and you just see anything. Brush shell. And then when I say anything, you just, anything. Yeah, Sister Kasha, just anything. Anything. And, the guys, we college, and I'm saying, guys, this is like crazy. This is like literally nuts. Now, we supposed to be marching in a parade. But we just seeing anything.
So this was while y'all was marching?
While we were marching. Oh, okay. We actually performing, brother. And some folk, they feel, they hear the music, they want to dance. And that's cool, dance. But put some clothes on when you dance. There's children out here. There's babies out here. How are we supposed to focus out here? But there was a measure of lewdness that was in the atmosphere. Now, your pastor trying to live for Jesus, brother students, right? The boys, after it's over, now I'm ready to close. After we did watch the parade, I done already seen the measure of activity during the day.
For the night.
Oh, God from Zion. So you already know that the night is just, oh my God. The multiply term. So, the guys just agreed, yeah, come on, Bert, we gonna go ahead down, man, the Bourbon Street, we gonna walk down there, see what's going on. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off though, because I know what I was seeing during the day. And that ain't gonna help me in the night. Well, Mr. Black, I wasn't as spiritual then as I am now. So I found myself in the cab, heading to Bourbon Street with the boys. Now, Mr. Black, it was already a no-no for me to go. But
went to the cab.
We got in the cab. And Brother Graham, when I got out of the cab, and I'm already a mismatch, because I ain't even for or about the life they about.
Right.
They got out and just hit it. And I said, there's nobody with me. I'm in the middle of lewdness by myself. Now, anybody that's familiar with Mardi Gras, specifically on Bourbon Street, there is a gang of people. I'm talking about you got to walk like this, and you actually moving fast. And so I found some other guys that went with my group. And I said, well, at least I know these guys, so let me go with them. And I found myself, bro Stoops, walking down this one side street. And I said, God, forgive me for going down the side street. Because what I saw on the side street has scarred me for life. I know, but listen, when you don't fit somewhere, that's the dumb stuff you do.
It's good.
Because I ain't belong out there nowhere.
Yes, sir. Right.
If I had any sense, I would have went with the crowd. And I'm like, oh God, I did not just see what I saw. And like, you can't unsee a thing.
Right.
And so I'm like, oh God, how do I even get out of here? So everywhere around me, Evangelist Grant, is nothing but lewdness. And then I heard a gunshot. And when I heard a gunshot, I saw where the crowd was because everybody started running. Now, they went from walking like this to everybody running. I don't know how that happened, but I guess guns would do that. So my boy somehow, Minister Black, darted in the direction where I was. And I said, God, you must still be with me. I said, let's get out of here. Y'all can come back. I don't care.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. My money wasn't at a point that I could have got my own cab because I would have been out.
You're waiting.
I said, let's get out of here, man. Come on, man. Listen, hey, now this was the lead because I was the leader. This was the leadership show. Listen, y'all leaving.
Right.
Now, if y'all come back, that's on you. But we getting out of here. So, Sister Greer, when I got back to the hotel, I found an expression of praise for God in the middle of a lewd place. Then I said, God, I'm thankful. I know you're real. If you never were real before, you proved to me tonight that you're real. Because Minister Black, I was in a trap of lewdness. That's not a place anybody wants to be.
He got you out of there.
He got me out through a gunshot. So, when I'm walking in love, Brother Nick, lewdness is not a part of my life.
This is good.
I'm not walking around exposed.
That's a good thing.
That's the word.
I'm not walking around just doing me and letting everybody see. I had a lot of rhymes tonight too.
That's good.
But I got to learn that love causes me not to be drunk, causes me to be honest, causes me not to be a rioter, not to be lewd, and not to be licentious. Finally, he said this, and I'm closing right here on 14. I already said, but put on the Lord Jesus Christ, that you don't make provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Now, in my former life, you can close your Bible, I'm done. In my former life, I was a banker. And as it relates to being a banker, I worked in the accounting department. And one of the things we used to have to do, Brother Kanye, was at the end of the month, we would look at how much money that we made, what our net income was, and we would take a portion of that income, and we would make an entry every month that was called provision for loan loss. All right, where we would take a certain amount of money out of our income and say, I'm going to put this money aside just in case we got some bad loans on the books. All right, I'm making provision for the folk that's not going to pay me. All right, so that means when it shows up, I can handle it and not just be a total loss because I've made provision or allotment for what could happen. Now, God is showing us tonight, Brother Nick, that when I walk in love, love doesn't make a provision.
You're right. Okay.
Love doesn't say, I'm going to build up some tolerance for when you make me mad, I can pull from this place and be all right. Love says, only thing you need to do is put Jesus on. So that way, when the unexpected hits you, you ain't going to a reserve. You're going from where you currently are. Wow. I think we caught it. Yeah. That's when you know you love.
That's heavy.
When I ain't built up for this. I embrace myself for what was getting ready to come. It hit me out of nowhere, but I ain't cuss you out. That's when love is evident. A lot of us, and if we got to do that, well, let the Lord lead you. A lot of us are still making provision. Yeah. Good way to end it. A lot of us are still saying, well, all right, I see how you acting today. Not acting, but acting. I see how you acting today. Chucktown, I'm hanging around it too much. I see how you acting today, so I'm going to keep my eye on you. So when you come with the foolishness, it ain't going to throw me off because I'm prepared.